What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Welcome back to another video. Now, we're getting closer and closer to October. Right? October, we know and feel is going to be more of a bullish month because of, the history. Right? The history has shown that October is typically a bullish month, but more bullish, obviously, this year when it comes to the halving and, being 6 months away from the halving. Like, that is the time period where we're like, October, November, the end of this year, we start it, right? We get it started. And right now, things are looking good. They're looking really, really good. However, it's not 100% certain that things are going to stay this way. Remember, we are still in September. We have over a week left. So we know that, or maybe a week, right? Because it's the 23rd. But we know that things could turn around very quickly. We've seen it with cryptocurrency, and we can't sit here and be like, oh, everything's golden now. But this is a big deal. When we see this continue to happen, this is a big deal. We're going to talk about what that is. Guys, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, if you could check out some of the links down below, it does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter or follow me on Patreon, those links are in the description. Now, don't forget about my link for Margex as well as my link for Trade Assist that is down below. Trade Assist is a platform to where you can get buy alerts or buy zones, sell zones, bullish momentum, bearish momentum. It's a great, indicator for you guys if you are looking to short-term trade, swing trade, as well as long-term invest. So feel free to check that out. And for Margex, you get leverage trading, which is something you don't get on places like, Coinbase and Kraken and, some of these top tier exchanges. You'll get this on this platform to where you can have a little bit of a fighting chance as a small guy if you totally understand the market but you don't have the capital like right from the start. You can really get a chance to move forward with that. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Let's go ahead and get into the crypto market. Now, for the last couple of days, I've made videos talking about how we're entering some more bullish momentum. We're getting closer and closer to the bullish month. September, not usually the best month. I think it's like if you go back and look at the last 10, you'll look at like 70% that are not really that positive. So it's great to see some positivity, at least as we are seeing it right now, but we're expecting to see a lot more with altcoin season coming. Bitcoin has already had a little bit of a move, so we're expecting more with others that are out there. And this is what's good. And I'm gonna show you why I'm really hype right now. Now, if we look at coin market cap, we're gonna see that we're at a $2.2 trillion market cap overall. We're up by 1.5%. But the more important thing that we want to take from this is not only where the market cap is, but how that has transpired to get to that point, right? What has been the overall deciding factor to get us to that point? And typically it's Bitcoin. But for this case, it's not necessarily Bitcoin that's giving us that push or that reason that we are increasing that much. Yes, Bitcoin does have a larger driving force, so it doesn't really need a higher percentage when we're talking about dollar figures. But we are seeing that Bitcoin is up by 0.6% today, and Ethereum is up by 4% today, which is definitely a bigger role on the altcoin side. Ethereum is still big enough to make an impact, as well as other things that are big to make an impact. And if you look at Bitcoin's dominance, that's what I like to focus on. Once we see Bitcoin's dominance steadily decrease, it doesn't mean that Bitcoin's decreasing. It just means that Bitcoin's dominance is steadily increasing. Once we see that, then we know for a fact that we are entering that altcoin season hype at least. Right now, we're seeing Bitcoin dominance decrease by 0.3%. It's still at a 56.31% level, which is still very high. But we want to see that continuation. Yesterday we saw a decrease. Today we're seeing a decrease. We want to see that continuation. If we look at the previous Bitcoin dominance at the high, it was around 30 to 40%, in between 30 to 40%, which is big, right? That means there's a larger impact to all altcoins, not just Ethereum, but you're talking about BNB, you're talking about XRP, you're even talking about Tether being a larger portion of that market cap. But majority of altcoins are taking over, right? Because you're looking at more than 60% of the entire market controlled by all coins, not just Bitcoin, which is a big deal. I think we shouldn't see one coin really control the market, but right now we're still in that stage to where that's a reality. But once we see things that become more usable, it's a different story. So anyways, Bitcoin is up by 0.6%. 4% for Ethereum, which you see that difference, 5% for BNB, but more notably, I like to look out, right? When in doubt, zoom out. You can zoom out and look at these 7 days. In 7 days, it's Bitcoin is up by 10%. You're seeing Ethereum that's up by 17%, as well as BNB that's up by 15%. Solana that's up by 11%. XRP hasn't really made a major move here. Would love to see a lot more of a move, but we haven't seen that. It's only up by 1.68% over the last 7 days and slightly down over the last day. But you're seeing Dogecoin up by 8%, 4% for Ton, 3% for Tron, also 9% for Cardano, 17% for Avalanche, 11% for Shiba Inu, and so on and so forth, right? You even see 30% for Near Protocol. If we look at some of the bigger plays within the last 24 hours, you have TAO, you have AR, you have Near Protocol, you have Celestia. If we look at how far this has gone in the last 7 days, you're going to see a TAO that's also at the top of the list there. SUI that's up by about 49 or 50%, SEI 35%, Celestia 32%. You could see how that's starting to factor in, or a lot of this is starting to factor into the altcoin season. Like, we're seeing the true altcoin season that could be right before our eyes. Now, we've seen things that have reverse. We've seen more aggressiveness, on Bitcoin side, and we've also seen a downturn to the market. So don't get steady to where you believe that this is 100% the altcoin season. I'm saying this is big for establishing ground for that altcoin season. You get what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily saying that we are here right now, but it is insanely close. And I can't wait to see that, because majority of the things, if not all of them, that I do hold in my possession are altcoins. And for a lot of other people, it's the same way. We're not looking for just Bitcoin to rise. We're looking for that next best thing. We're looking for the thing that's going to take over, not saying it's going to take over being number one, which I think, XRP will essentially or eventually do that. And maybe even Ethereum as well. It's not looking for that will take over, but looking for the overall market, everything else in the market that has so many different protocols, so many different, proof of stake, proof of work, whatever the positions are. For some reason, I'm drawing a blank, but whatever they are, you have so many different concepts that are here that are controlling the market based on their diversity, rather than just one that's kind of bringing in all the money for a store of value, right? So I want to know what you guys think. Where do you think we stand when it comes to cryptocurrency? Are we getting closer and closer to altcoin season? When do you believe it's going to happen? What month specifically do you believe it's going to happen in 2024 or 2025? Answer all those questions, or one of those questions, or none of them, down below. But hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Check out my link for Margex, Patreon, Twitter, as well as Trade Assist down below. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.